Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of any new videos that comes on board. If you have any topics that you want me to go over, and I know that some of you are waiting for a couple of suggestions that you did, don't worry, it's coming. So put them in the comments section, and I'll be happy to give you my take, or I'll be happy to make a video on it. And if you want to connect with me on a personal level, I mean, if you have a personal question that you want me to answer or give you my take on, then you are most welcome to connect with me on Facebook at Carlos Flores Jr. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Back on Basics, and you can also connect with me on X, which is formerly Twitter, at Back on Basics. So today we're going to talk about attitude. Attitude is, you know the saying that says attitude is everything? Well, attitude sets a kind of like a standard for your mind, for your mind to focus and be at its best, right? Remember, I've always said that present moment, right? The here and now. Make sure you connect with your support group. Make sure you follow your village. And so a lot of the times, attitude can either stop you from moving forward or get you going a lot faster. And so attitude is something, it's a state of mind. Attitude puts together the positives and the negatives of what's going on around you, and it actually tells you, well, this is the way that you should act, right? It's kind of like your mind telling you, hey, in this situation, you need to be positive, so that way you can do that. So that way you're able to, so that way you're able to move forward. So that way you're able to get to your goals. And so, attitude is, in a way, it is kind of like everything. But the nice thing about it is the best way to do it, the most focused time that you have when you're feeling like on top of the world, right? When you can do no wrong, when your attitude is always positive, is the here and now. It's in the present moment. So I'll give you an example. Today in the morning, I woke up and I said, I think change, just a little bit of a change. I look at myself. I looked at my beard. I don't know if you noticed, but no beard today. The thing is, although I liked some of the symmetrics and some of the how my beard looked, I was losing a lot of my parts over here, my chin, and it was phasing out into my, this was going smaller and smaller. And it wasn't because by choice, it's because I was using a razor, and the razor just kept on making it smaller and smaller. And so today I said to myself, well, you know what? I know that it's not the best looking beard, but it's okay because I can start over. Why? Because my hair is gonna grow. I mean, I'm fortunate, right? That my hair grows fast, and so I said to myself, I'll clean shave, right? I'll make sure that everything's clean shaven, and then I'll grow a full beard. I mean, I'm not gonna look like I'm not gonna look with a full beard, but something that can define the way. Because right now I look like so clean shaven, right? So clean shaven, and so, but my beard just looked a little out of shape. It looked a little bit gone over here. It looked a little off to the side. I mean, I'm okay with shaving it all. and starting all over. And again, that's a positive attitude, because that's something that helps me with mind-body balance. Mind-body balance. And so having a positive attitude is something that you want to have so that way you can move forward. It's kind of like the 5 things that I told you, the 5 no's, right? Is knowing yourself, knowing others, knowing your higher power, knowing your goals, knowing how to celebrate your goals. So those 5 things can help you look at different kinds of ways of feeling, different kinds of attitudes. And so having a positive attitude is very important, because it'll get you going. It'll get you going in the morning. It'll get you going on the things that you haven't done in a long time. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to go for a 6-mile walk. 6 miles. And so today we went to an event, and so in the morning, so I couldn't do that. It's okay though. I can adapt. And again, my attitude is positive. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I know that, I've been doing kind of like the equivalent of 6 miles, because I've been walking a lot. I've been cleaning some things. I've been getting things ready. I brought some stuff in and out of the garage. So it's been a pretty full day. And at some point I felt a little tired, but that's okay, because that means I did a lot of work. I did work to get things moving forward. And so I guess it is. Attitude is everything. Sometimes when you feel like, oh, I can't do this, like right now, I'll be honest with you. I was like, should I do a video today, or can I just skip today and then I'll do a video tomorrow? And I said to myself, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a video, and I'm going to talk about attitude, because attitude is very important. Attitude is when you're feeling either positive or negative, but there's also a third one, feeling neutral. And a lot of the times the neutral, the middle of the way, the neutral is where you're at your optimal level. And I didn't realize until maybe a few years back that being in a neutral zone is where everything just comes together. You see things a little bit better because you don't have any biases. You look at things. Look, whenever I walk, I greet people. I smile. I say good morning or good afternoon or good evening. And guess what? That type of attitude is kind of it's very engaging. It's not addicting, but it just moves on and on and on. And so when you say something like that, when you greet somebody, when you say hello to somebody, and then you smile, right? And you make it genuine, then they will feel like doing that to somebody else. And then you spread, and then it starts compounding, and And guess what? That's how small towns, for the most part, interact with one another. They know each other. They say hi to each other. They greet each other. They say, how are you doing today? They stop and talk for a little bit, and then they move on. So I want it to feel like a small town. I love small towns. I want to be able to interact with somebody. Maybe not a long time. Again, I'm an introvert, so I'm quiet most of the time. But interact with somebody and say, hey, I hope you have a good day. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you have a good week coming up. And so it's excellent. I want to make sure that I interact in a positive way with people. And that's my attitude. And believe me, I'm also a negative person. Don't get me wrong. Remember, there's positive and there's negative, and I can go both ways. But knowing the fact that Even though I'm an introvert, I still want to interact with people. I still want to bring cheer to them. I still want to bring a smile to them. I still want to say hello. That's that positive attitude. And you know what? That positive attitude helps me move forward. Take a step or two or three or four, right? It motivates me to walk 6 miles. It motivates me to get to my goals. It motivates me to get to where I want to get to. It is addicting. I guess I can say it's addicting. And so that's the reason why I'm always smiling when I'm making these videos. Remember, I told you this. I'm always smiling when making these videos because it is what it is. I love making these videos. I love talking about psychology. I love talking about counseling and life balance and life coaching and about you being in the here and now, in the neutral zone. And I love the fact that I can be serious with you, right? I've cried in front of you because, again, recently I lost my dad. I've laughed with you. I've showed you my trick of putting a pencil in your mouth, so that way your body thinks that you're smiling, and then you get all these all these chemicals in your body, these feel good chemicals. So again, attitude, very important. Very important. I started out as saying attitude is good. Now I'm saying attitude is great. Then I said, now I'm saying attitude is important. Attitude is what gets you going in the morning. What says it doesn't matter, right? Whether you have a great work, an excellent work, or not so good work. What matters is how you deal with it. What matters is how you keep going. What matters is you get your stuff done. There was adversity this year for me at work. There was a lot of adversity, and it was just personal adversity. And I'm telling you this. Why? Because I finished strong. Last day was yesterday, and I finished strong. I was able to finish everything. I was able to put things together. I was able to do things that I wasn't really. At first, people thought that I couldn't get done because it was so busy. It was very busy. We had to do a lot of meetings, a lot of assessments, a lot of transitions, a lot of everything. But it got done. And in my mind, I was in the present moment, and I was like, ugh. It was so motivating, right? And the thing is, I've said to myself not to take life too serious. Look, I'm telling you, look at this. I think I've showed you this shirt before. This is the chef, the Swedish chef from the Muppet Show, and it's one of my favorite shirts. It says Werther. It says Werther Furk. I mean, laugh. It's like I'm not the type of person that would say things like this, but yet it just makes me laugh. I mean, the chef makes me laugh. The Muppets. I sometimes I Google and I watch a YouTube video and I watch the Swedish chef. I mean, if you haven't seen it with the Muppet Show, take a look at it. And just put Swedish chef and take a look at it. It is hilarious and it makes me laugh. And you know what it does? It teaches me about attitude. It teaches me that no matter how low I am, no matter how high I am, no matter how neutral I am, others are also looking at you and how you would react and how you would deal with things. Others are always looking as examples. If this person can do it, then I can do it, right? If that person can do it, then I can do it. If I can do it, then they can do it as well. So attitude is very important, and having a positive attitude is good. Having a neutral attitude is optimal. Positive attitude is good. Neutral attitude is optimal. And the way that you can get to your neutral attitude is the here and now, the present moment. So right now, at 7:38 p.m. Pacific time, wearing my Swedish Chef t-shirt, smiling, shaven, clean shaven, because I want to start over. I mean, even clean shaven in my top. I mean, I'm very clean shaven today. This is kind of like going back to my early videos when I first started, where I'm clean shaven. You should go and look at some of my clean shaven videos. But I was a little bit chunky back then. It's all right though, because I'm here and I feel good and have a good attitude, have a positive attitude, and I know that at the moment that I need to, I can get to my neutral zone, my here and now, and I can make decisions like that. And I can make sure that I can support you. I can be part of your support system. Look, 230 videos, different topics. Some of them are slightly the same. Some of them have commonalities. Some of them help each other out as you're moving forward and you're balancing your life and your mind and body, or your life balance. And so watch them. I mean, thank you very much to the 171 subscribers. Thank you to the people that are commenting on, they want to see this topic and that topic and that topic. Thank you, because we're becoming an interactive community. I want this to become an interactive community. I want everybody to feel like they're being supported, because again, these videos are going to be free. I'm not gonna put them on a membership or however else. These are not going to be paid, or some exclusive videos are not going to get paid. I want you to learn. I want you to listen to my videos. I want you to watch my videos. I want you to take away what you need from my videos and get out there and succeed and have a positive attitude. Get to a point where you have a neutral attitude when you're making decisions in the here and now. Use your village. Use your support group. Make sure that you are balanced. Make sure that you are yourself. Make sure that what you're doing, it's something that is genuine. And that's attitude. That's another way of having attitude. That showing attitude, positive attitude, neutral attitude. And when there's negativity around, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at it. Take a look at where your support system is and bring them in and say, hey, how do I deal with this situation? Right? And so a lot of the times, where we make haste decisions, where we make decisions that we regret later on, it's because we're not in the present moment. We're not in the neutral zone. It's made with emotions, or it's made with regrets, or it's made with what ifs. Don't. Again, my example is very small. Shaved it all off. It's okay. It's going to grow again. I mean, I shaved it all off. It's okay. Pretty soon I'm going to have a beard again, right? I love the fact that I'm bald because, it's easy for me to maintain. I love it. That will not change. I mean, I grow it to a stubble, but not as much as hair. And even if I had hair, that's all right. I'll maintain it. I'll do something with it. I'll adapt to it. Again, I always feel like I have a good, positive, and then when I need to, a neutral attitude. Some people call it gratitude attitude, or attitude of gratitude. Either way, right? Always be thankful for what you have. Always be thankful for what you are striving for. Always be thankful the fact that you can get up every morning, that you can stand up, that you can move your fingers, that you can move your arms, you can move whatever. There's people that don't, and they still have a good attitude. They still have a positive attitude or a neutral attitude. And so when you wake up, remember, drink the water, get your body going, right? You'll see, you'll be productive. I mean, I was productive today when I was up by 7:30, fed our cats, checked on one of them. Remember, I told you he's diabetic, but thank goodness he hasn't had insulin shots for close to a week, and he's been in the neutral zone. I mean, he's been in the green zone. For him, is the green zone. For me, it's the neutral zone. I'm not diabetic. I'm not doing shots or anything. But for me, my mind and my body are in the neutral zone, because that's where I make decisions the best. That's how I focus. That's how I move negativity off to the sides. I move unrealistic thoughts off to the sides. And so, again, have an attitude. Have a positive attitude. A positive attitude grows on you, and then you'll start processing it, and then you'll be using it in the here and now, in the present time. And then positive attitude will grow to your support group and to your village. Remember, be a person that always leaves a room wanting more. Be that person that that people want to greet, that people want to say hi, that people want to talk to, that people want you to answer questions, that people want to ask for help. And that's a positive attitude. You saw my cat right behind me right there. He's just sleeping. I could be talking about the most important topic. He'd be like sleeping right there. But that's right. Again, having a positive attitude is very important. Remember, you can't be in the past, right? Because those are what ifs. Those are the things that hold you back. You can't be in the future, because a lot of times it's way out in the future and that hasn't happened. But still, sometimes it confuses your mind, and it tells it that, oh, it's happening. So it shuts down, and you're not moving forward, but yet you still want to get there. So it's here in the present moment. And no matter what, you have $1 million or you have 1 penny in your pocket. Gratitude. Have an attitude. Have a positive attitude. Greet people, no matter what. Rich, poor, no matter what. Greet people. We all deserve to feel good. We all deserve to have life balance. We all deserve somebody to connect with us. Again, positive attitude. So, connect with me or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Hit the like button. Positive attitude. I mean, or you can call it gratitude of attitude of gratitude. It's a lot of different names. I call it positive attitude, right? That's where you show people that you care for them, even if they're total strangers. Just by saying hi, just by smiling. Do that, just by smiling, right? Don't sweat the small stuff. Look, no beard, don't sweat it. Oh, grow. No hair. It's all right. I've done that for years, right? One of my favorite shirts that I have on. It makes me smile every time I think about it. And you know what makes it when I smile? It makes me feel good. Focus more. It gets me to the here and now, and it makes me to the point where I feel unstoppable. Remember, at some point, you'll feel unstoppable. So, till next time, back on basics.